are listening to GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
GUFON Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
GUFON Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to GUFON. Oh, no. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Saturday. It is June 3rd, 2023, the day of our alien lord, Zitch. Remember Zitch? He's back. Oh, he may join us later. I don't know. He's not in a good mood, though. But we are. Yeah, we did. We went to Clearwater Beach today. Walked around on the sand in the surf. There was no surf in the Gulf. But, yeah, I got a little video, things I can show you. I didn't edit it. I just, I'm going to show you and all that. I have a nice video all edited, ready to go for later tomorrow for members. So that would be nice to add to it. So I may just add it in there and make it a little longer. So what if it's 30 minutes already? It's a good video. Members will like that one. You won't like it. Nobody likes it. I wonder what was on my hand that created this on my new hat. I bought a hat in Clearwater, see? It says Clearwater Beach, Florida. Look at this hat, huh? Not bad. Not bad. It wasn't expensive. It was a 14. Oh, and I got the shirt made. Oh, look at this. I forgot I'm wearing the shirt. Yeah, the GUFON shirt. So, I'm having the store made. The GUFON store is coming out the first day of summer. And this is the one I had to make today. That's the one with me on it. Isn't that amazing? Look at that, Carl. Look at it. Look at it. Love it. Oh, what's on me? Oh, it's all dandruff and stuff on my black shirt. Anyway, just an idea of what the shirts may look like. This one, I mean, this may be an exception, but this one's mine. I get to keep this one. This is just one example. But I'm going to have, the GUFON sayings, I'll have a shirt that'll say, a goosh, maybe a cross on the hat. Just say, a goosh. Or, your mother's got 19 legs, stuff like that. Or I'm from Gufonia, I'm a Gufonian, shit like that. You can make whatever you want, actually, the way I'm doing it with this store. You can you can design it however you want. No, you don't have to, but you could if you wanted to, but you're not going to want to. Anyway, tonight, we'll talk about the citizens. We should demand to be heard. And why aren't we? This makes me very, very angry that all we get to see on mainstream media is Jeremy Corgonzo and Taylor, Nolan. It's the same ding-dongs who give us the wrong information, bad shit. That's why we're number one. I'm going to start using this. We're live right now. I'm GUFON. I can't get used to this. If I mirror the image, everything would be the right way. I have to have it this way because my TV's over there and I got to look at the little screens that pop up. If I look this way, I don't have a TV. I don't have a monitor over there. What am I looking at? I'm looking at the other monitor. Anyway, time for some dinner. It's Saturday. Relax. We're just going to enjoy the night. We're not going to go crazy and get all serious. But I think the media is scared of us. I think they're scared of real experiencers. I do. I think the media is keeping the public out, and I know why. I think I know why. I can't say I know why, but I think I know why. You may think you know why. I may think I know why. We could both be wrong, but why aren't they talking to us? I don't get it. I put that plea out to Tucker Carlson. Remember that when GUFON was new? We only had 300 subscribers. I don't know. We had 500,000. I don't know. Well, I think I knew Third Phase at the time. I think we had about 700 at the time when I put the video out to Tucker Carlson. I still can't say his name. Tucker Carlson. Why is it so hard for me? That's what she said. What? Don't say stuff like that on this show. Now, let me pull something up for you. I am serious, man. We need to make another plea to be heard. And I think I'm serious when I say it. I really think we are being shut out for a reason. And I think I know the reasons. It's more than one. It's two big ones. I know you can guess pretty easily. Let's do a quick roll call. Who's this gal? It's the angel of GUFON, Jeanette Angel, with the 15-pounder. It used to be 10. Now it's 15. Thank you very much for the super dono. It's the first love of the night right here on GUFON. That's what a dono is. It's a donation with no comment and no emoji. We all know it's just pure love from the angel. Thanks, Jeanette, again, for your ongoing support to GUFON. Madonna mia. And welcome to the show. Scott Atcha, welcome to the show. Samo, what do you say? Welcome to the show. Did I surprise you getting your name in that quick?
Conundrum.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe I did. I forgot, man. I'll do it. I swear on my life, as soon as the show ends. Fuck. Welcome to the show. Damn it. How did I not? How am I forget more stuff than I remember now. Where am I? What's the time? Who is this? I hate this shirt. DB Property Maintenance, welcome to the show. Jeff Gavi, I see you. Well, I lit your name up and then I forgot to say hello. That's how quick it happens. I haven't even smoked a bowl. Diamond Dog, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Ms. DJ. Hey, welcome to the show. The Wild One, Rebecca, welcome to the show. Intergalactic Overhaul, welcome to the show. Mick, welcome to the show. Brandon Smith, what do you say? How do you be to the show? Dorothy the Hawkeye, Dorothy Hawkins. I don't like it either, Dorothy. I won't use it anymore, but welcome. Simon from Dublin. We've got, what do we have? Staffordshire, Yorkshire, and now we've got Dublin. Oh, that's not the same? They're not, no, that's right. You're right, it's different. Welcome to the show, Simon from Dublin. It's Dublin. Then why is it called tubing instead of tubbing? FAP, what do you say? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Moonlit. How you doing, man? Welcome to the show. FGraph72, welcome to the show. How are you? What's up, Tim Freestone? Damn, boy. Wayne from Mufazape. Michigan UFO sightings and paranormal encounters. Boop. I was out of breath, but I'm getting in better shape saying it. True Cyborg, welcome to the show. All right, if I didn't say her name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got a lot of show to do. Lisa M. How can we not say hi? Welcome to the show. And Samantha Morris, the kitty cat. Welcome to the show. David Wilcox, not Wilcock. Welcome to the show. Mr. Eberlin got the Twitter. Got the message. You got the memo. There was a show. Welcome. What's up, Jimmy Satterfield? Good to see you guys, man. Look at everybody coming here. Terry Marwood, Oumuamua 42 as well. What is is there no other show on? Adam Devlin's here too. Glenn Collins snuck in through the door. Sky Allen made it in. And Brookes. Hey there. Foghorn Leghorn threw $10 down the middle of the floor. I didn't even see it. Welcome to the show, and thank you for the $10 super dono. That's amazing. That is pure love right at the beginning of the show. Didn't even make the announcement. It just falls from the sky. Remember when it used to fall from the sky? Remember that? It did fall. Don't act like you didn't know. I knew you knew, Ben. I knew it. All right. Ben's funny people, isn't he? He's a good guy, Ben. He's a man's man. Isn't he a man? He's a man, right?
What you just said.
Not now.
Is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Nobody's asking your opinion.
At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
Hey, I thought what I said was really
Everyone
smart.
in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Oh, that is unbelievable. Yeah, next thing you know, you're going to say something about God. I mean, you might as well.
God have mercy on your soul. What?
The loop was on. Thanks, Foghorn Leghorn. Commitment. I like it. You've done good. Mucho gusto, generoso. Foghorn leghorn so. I don't know why. It's just a weird night already. It's strange. It's a strange night. Who's this lady? Lady, who's this gal? The wild one. That's your name. I just said it. That's your name. Rebecca. The wild one. Throwing down a 10 spot. That's pure love. It's pure, unadulterated love. Did I say it right? Did I use the word correctly? Unadulterated? Did I? Thanks, Rebecca. Mucho gusto, generoso, and a continuing, ongoing supporter of the GUFON. You're really killing me. Carnundrum, you're killing me. I know. I already said I made a mistake. I forgot again. I have to do some voiceover shit for him, and I keep forgetting. I'm so bad. I'm the worst. It'll take me 5 minutes too. It's all, and I'll do it now. May I just do it now and get it over with? I can't do it. But thank you for throwing down the $5.50 guilt trip. I'm joking, man. I know you're okay. Somewhat. A little off, maybe? A little mad? A little mad. It's good. I deserve it. Nobody's exempt from being mad. Doesn't matter who you are, where you are, and how you be. That's why I told you folks, I make mistakes just like you, and I'm not afraid to talk about it. Yes, I forgot I am human twice. And other things. It's terrible. I can't explain. Some days are good, some days aren't. There's got to be something going on with the circulation and the thought process going to my brain. I don't forget so much. And it has nothing to do with the weed. I'm smoking weed since I was 21. That's when I started. I waited till I graduated college and then I did it. All right, I only went to college 2.5 years. My bad. Thanks, Carnundrum. Throat's a little sore. Ever since I did Macho Man the other night, a little scratchy. And that's a dono. That's a super dono of love right there. Yeah, you're really throwing it down. I understand what I did. You don't need to tell me. I know you're... It's okay. You're human, just like me, I think. Where are we? Father, can you hear me? Is that you, Mother? Father, can you? Let's get started. So I said a few minutes ago, we had some storms. That's why I was a little late. Power was out. Yeah, it went out, came back on right away, but it took a second for everything to get going again. And then only one side of my thing started working, and I'm like, all right. So I had to restart it again, and it actually brought up the other screen. Sometimes it does. I don't know why. Everything's connected. It's just weird. Always been that way. I think it's the actual cord. I have to get another one. Something happened to it. But I said earlier that we, the people, you, me, anybody who has an experience, it's great that we come here, we go to YouTube, we go to Rumble, we go to Twitter, we go to TikTok, we go Facebook still, if anybody still uses Facebook. We drop our stories there, and for whatever reason, the stories don't get to everybody. You know, it's not that you want everybody to hear it, but I think if you have a legitimate sighting, paranormal encounter, spiritual thing, anything that's really odd, even like strange glitches and things of that nature, I think it's important that you get the message out to as many people as possible. Now, one thing we noticed over the last several years, 5-6 years, was that mainstream media took off with the UFO game, and they turned it into a cash cow for themselves. And for many others. And people are still holding on to that and making the TV shows and making documentaries and doing all sorts of stuff based on a lie. It is. It's based on a lie. The threat, everything. Yeah, I know. You can say anything's a threat if it's in the airspace. You know the story. You know what's going on. You know the UFOs aren't really a threat, even though they are. They aren't. Their intentions, which nobody knows. But if their intentions were to take us out, I think there would be a lot of evidence of that. I think there would be evidence of a UFO crashing. You would hear it. A UFO crashed into a car. UFO crashed into a plane. Nobody knows what it was. None of that happens. So it's, once in a while, every other year, maybe you hear a story of something hitting an airplane, like a flock of birds or something they didn't see, but it dented the cone of the airplane or broke the window, the windshield. Something, it's going to happen. There's so much stuff in the sky that's just natural. From birds to birds poop and bugs and man-made stuff falling out of the sky. So look, there's a lot of stuff out there, and not everybody has an answer for everything. And I think we're being shunned out for a reason. And the reason is, if you get experiencers like us on major mainstream media talking about alien abductions being taken seriously on TV, on your local news, nobody's ready for that. He claimed an alien entered his home and he killed it with a samurai sword. We wonder what happened to the body, you say? It disappeared when the head was chopped off. See, those are the stories we don't need. And mainstream media, they don't do the research. So there needs to be an agreement with mainstream news, with the citizens in our community. We'll give you the most credible stories with the most incredible evidence we have. And if you want to use it, use it. If not, your loss. I don't know. See, what do they care? Tucker Carlson's producer, if that was even him, some guy called me, and said, Tucker will only talk to you if you have an alien body, video evidence of an alien ship, something maybe I think he even said on the inside, something that's undeniable. That's the only way. That's not fair. That's not what the government's doing. But the government, I'm one person. The government takes care of all of us, right? At least that's what they want you to believe, that they govern us, and they will govern what we see, what they want us to learn and know about. And that's what mainstream media does. Mainstream media is set up to indoctrinate all of us into a certain way of believing that they think can make living in this country a lot easier, safer, and I don't know about becoming wealthier anymore, but this is still the best country on the planet, even with the horrible administration. But I might as well just play this. This is what I did a few years ago for Tucker. Here, hold on. Oh, Richie. I just had it set up nicely, too. Everybody, I saw that message yesterday and I thought about it. When the guy said, Richie always has mistakes, always has problems going on.
Videos were real, meaning they show actual area phenomenon that so far the Pentagon cannot explain. Now, a UFO investigations group says they have found materials that could potentially be physical evidence of UFOs, Luis Elizondo is Director of Special Programs at the To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science. He also headed the Pentagon's Office for Investigating UFO Incidents.
Hi, my name is Rich Giordano, and this is a message to Tucker Carlson. Tucker, I need your help.
Tucker!
Recently, you admitted that you believe in UFOs, yet it seems mainstream media will only speak with certain individuals from certain agencies within the government or associated with the government. I think you're missing the point here, and I'd like to tell you why. The public knows the truth. We are no longer, I guess, stereotyped in the way that people usually think of UFOs and people who see them.
Wrong.
I work with the largest UFO channel on the internet,
Wrong.
Third Phase of Moon.
Second
and
largest.
I'm recently new to having a channel, but I've been in the field for 17 years myself.
Ding.
We have combined forces and with other channels are bringing the truth from the public almost daily. I think it would benefit you and the American people if you spoke with us and give us a chance to tell our side of the story.
What is this material, and why could it shed light on the question of what UFOs might be?
Sure. Well, our company over the last year and a half has actually obtained quite a bit of material. And let me first preface by saying some of that material, its provenance is frankly
what a
hearsay,
bullshit.
While other
look at all the lies.
This material has been
unbelievable.
Government agencies, people associated with the government, whistleblowers that work within the government cannot be trusted. We've seen this time and time again. I think it's time, Tucker, that you give us a chance, and we'd like to show you the evidence that we have and how far ufology really came.
The federal government is being increasingly open about its decades-long investigation of UFOs. They have spent millions of dollars, and officials admit now they've seen many things they don't understand. We decided to ask the president about it. Here was his semi-cryptic answer. Watch. You gave an interview the other day in which you said you've been briefed on unidentified flying objects. Are they real?
Well, I don't want to really get into it too much, but personally,
look at the shape. It looks just like the flares we just saw.
Swear by it, right? And pilots have come in and they said, and these are pilots that are not pilots that are into that particular world, but we have had people saying that they've seen things. I'm not a believer, but I guess anything's possible.
We spoke to a government official recently who said the U.S. government had wreckage from a UFO in a facility on an Air Force base. Are you familiar with that?
I haven't heard that, no. I haven't heard that. It has not been within government, has not been a big thing, but I've seen it. I've seen it on your show, but I've seen it. I don't assume it's correct, but, I have an open mind.
Remember all this stuff?
You do, Mr. President. Thank you for that.
Nowadays, you can believe anything, right?
After the New York Times article put out a quote talking about off-world vehicles, we were promised from the Pentagon another update or information regarding UFO evidence or UFOs. We have yet to receive that in the 6-week term that they promised. It is now 8 weeks and still no answer. This is why you need to talk to us. There is a reason why you're probably told to speak with the government only. They have an agenda. Their narrative is strictly to get money for the defense. They are treating UFOs as if they are a threat when they have no evidence of such things. People that I've spoken to, abductees and other people who have had experiences, have never felt threatened. Yes, there are a few cases out there, but those are far and few between and shouldn't be overlooked nonetheless. But there is no threat that hasn't been proven. The narrative is one I don't believe. To the Stars Academy, Luis Elizondo, Christopher Mellon, all these people worked with inside the government or the military in one way, shape, or form. They cannot be trusted. The people want to tell you the truth. I, for one, believe we have been visited or have always been here, the aliens, but that's for another time, I suppose.
Our point really is that whatever these things turn out to be, there is a serious defense, national security, and air safety issue here.
Yes.
Well, so that's kind of the nub of it, and that is that's where my interest comes from. So why aren't governments encouraging the population to, as they say about terrorism, if you see something, say something. Report sightings to the government so we can make sense of this potential threat.
My question to Tucker would be, would you like to hear from the largest public YouTube channel on UFOs and people therein? Or would you like to just keep getting the same story from the government that it's a threat to our nation? It is not.
That's what we certainly did at the Ministry of Defense for many years. We took it very seriously. Our own pilots were seeing these things. We were having radar operators track them. And we knew, again, through intelligence and through open source material, we knew that the Russians and the Chinese and others were working on this too. The problem was that just the pop culture baggage from the term UFO, flying saucer, little green men, people don't take it seriously, but they should.
When we hear you speaking with people like Luis Elizondo and other former ATIP or OSAP members that worked in the agency secretly about UFOs, it's kind of frustrating because we do keep hearing the same thing. Let us be heard. Let us be on your network and let the truth be told. It will keep you awake at night, I promise you that, but not for the reasons you think, but for the imagination that it creates when you think about aliens and humans as one on the same planet, working together side by side. Let's not keep that a secret, because if they're here, I think we should know about it. I think the public is ready, and if they're not, I have a way to make that happen. Anyway, hear our side. This way you get true transparency, not just one side. That's not fair. You're fair. That's why I'm talking to you and asking for your help. Thank you very much. My information will be in the email.
I did have to kiss a little ass. Come on now. That wasn't a bad video. Man, I haven't watched that in over a year or so. But the problem is they just have one side of the story. It's a shame. And the reason I think they learned early on, because they did put experiencers on TV back in the day. Of course, that was exciting and new, and the government probably didn't know how the public was going to react, so they may have allowed them to come on TV, and they would be on the news talking about going to different galaxies. They didn't even say galaxy right. I don't know, and you know that one guy? And he goes, they took me around to other galaxy, and I'm like, maybe he knows that word in a different way. Maybe he knows more than I think I know. You see them talking, the Betty and Barney Hill, that one was all over. And then you had a bunch of other cases during the 60s and 50s, and people just sounded like they were crazy. Yeah, and they allowed him on TV. And then when Betty and Barney Hill came out, that was a game changer. I think that was really the first time there was evidence. I think that came with being abducted and being an interracial couple. Back then, man. I think the Betty and Barney Hill story happened. And if it didn't happen, well, they're the best actors probably ever. I think something happened to them. I do. But I'm not sure about when they regress people. I have to be regressed myself to understand regression. Hypnotic regression, I guess when people have experiences and it's all dependent on the person who's doing the actual regression and their experience, not to lead you into certain things, to say certain things. So when you came up to the big-headed aliens, what did they look like? You know, you can't do stuff like that. Well, they had big heads. And, well, what about their blue skin? What color was it exactly? Well, it was blue, you know, light blue, like the sky on a sunny day, not a cloudy day. Well, you wouldn't see the sky on a cloudy day. You just see the clouds, but you know what I mean. You can't have somebody leading the witness. But I think if we, man, I was thinking of making a video and asking some of you to give me little sound bites. And then I could put it all in the video, you know, all of us in there going, I'm an experiencer and my story's real, or something like that, you know, and make it some PSA maybe. I don't know, like, we are experiencers, and I have you all say the same thing, and we want to tell you our story, and I put all 10 of you up, and you say it at the same time, we are, you know, and everybody's saying it, and I have it all like in squares. Wouldn't that be? No, you don't want to do that? Me neither. That's a lot of work. That would be a way to get we need to get their attention. The mainstream media is not talking to us. And that's the whole purpose of Washington, to get seen. Although I could get seen out here. The news was down in Clearwater. People were trumping all over the place. They had people holding signs like he was running for president, you know, this week. I mean, there was hundreds of people. There's only one way into Clearwater Beach. And I mean, there's a couple ways, but everybody goes over this long bridge and this long passageway. So they go over to the entrance and they just go on each corner and they're all holding signs. Everybody's honking their horns. It was the whole beach was filled with Trump supporters. You can tell. I'll show you a video in a minute. It was typical. Let's just say that. Yeah, a little bit embarrassing. But those are Trumpsters, man. They were out in numbers today in Florida. But if there's a way we can get the message over to somebody, do we need mainstream media? Because this isn't really getting the word out to millions of people. You know, we reach thousands at most. 2, 1, I don't know how many people ever watch all of us, because all the numbers are all hidden. What the real numbers are to us shadow banners. But let me show you this. Let's see if I got it. The Trumpsters, where are they? Here we go. Yeah, watch this. This is them.
Trump supporters here.
I could hear that guy in the corner from there. Look at the signs. Biden defends Ukraine border, but not ours. Biden, America's greatest threat. That's the new threat. Look, watch. This is embarrassing. See what I mean? Trump supporters. I couldn't believe it. She danced the whole time.
This guy over here. He's saying Biden's gonna go hiding again, which he will. They don't even want to have a debate with Biden for their own representative. This lady cracks me up.
It goes on for a minute, yeah. What a great day, though, it was. Yeah, it was fun. There were so many people. All right. I don't know what again, lastly and final thing on this. I really don't know. Oh, I forgot that. Yeah. I really don't know what we can do to get attention. I really don't know. I can't think of anything, guys. I just don't. I don't know. Hold on a second. I wanted to play this part of a Tim Burchett because yesterday I was talking about him and I was saying this guy says some things. Like he says he won't sign an NDA about UFOs because he doesn't want the pressure because he wants to talk, right? He wants to talk what he wants to talk about. And then he goes out and he says they're going to put a bullet in you. The government's nasty. They spy and listen to everything you do anyway. They know what you're doing at all times. And then he says stuff like, why don't we know? Here, I'll just play it. He just says some things that nobody else says in Congress. It's weird. It is. I don't know. It's the way he was raised. Or so. Look how low he's sitting. Put your head way up here.
101, ma'am. Again, I go back to the Kennedy assassination. Why in the hell are they not releasing that other than they're going to embarrass somebody or some organization, which I suspect we all know what that's about. But this is, if you have some foreign technology or alien technology, as the case may be, and you reverse engineer it, there's an incredible amount of power and there's money involved in that. And, and I think we're just scratching the surface, the very, very tip of the iceberg on this thing. And, that's why the hearing that they had, the open hearing, so-called hearing, I walked out, the press asked me what I thought, and I said, we got hosed. I was supposed to be able to ask a question at that, and I was going to drill them. I was going to wear them out. And I was getting ready.
What were you going to ask, if you mind me asking?
It doesn't matter. I don't even remember now. It was on one of the, I was going to ask about a UFO sighting and I think about those Tic Tac videos and why they weren't being showed. And they showed this lame ass video, something somebody took in a cockpit of a jet fighter and they were using their cell phone to film it. And the guy couldn't even slow the camera down, slow the video down so he could see. Adam Schiff, I don't agree with him in a lot. We're friends, but he asked the best question. He said, what exactly am I looking at? Because they were pointing at a shadow and there was something that was flying by the cockpit at, whatever Mach speed. And, you had those Tic Tac videos, not TikTok, but Tic Tac, like the candy. If you Google that, I'm sure everybody's seen it. There was a 60 Minutes video that had that on there. And the actual pilot, one of the pilots, I believe, was in the audience. And he had to have fake credentials to get in. They weren't even going to let the guy in. An American pilot, ma'am, best in the world. And they were not even going to let him testify. And, we just got hosed. We got
Unreal.
Hosed completely. The people that they have in charge of this study or whatever, hell, they can't even speak.
This is the stuff that they don't talk about. He's the only one saying it. They had all these questions lined up. There was supposed to be all these things happening and shown to us, and nothing happened. Yeah, he walked out of it.
Spell UFO. They are awful.
They can't spell UFO.
It's just a cover up from top to bottom. And that's why the American public have very little trust in government. We continue to do this on everything. But this is something that, to me, is, we can handle it. We can.
When the government controls every aspect of something, especially a subject as open as UFOs and the paranormal and everything else, there's TV shows about it. Why does everything that goes on the news, and who's deciding how it go? Why can't everybody talk? That's what the news should be about, hearing all different sides. That's journalism. Look, I understand what the news did. I understand what the government wanted, because they're the ones calling the shots when it comes to the media. And they wanted to run with this threat to show the public, to get the public to back up this threat so they can get funding for the front. That is Arrow. It is not going to be anything magical. It is a front. It is bullshit. It is window dressing for what's really going on in the UFO not community, idiot. Wait, don't call me an idiot. In the UFO world. At least that's what I think. I think that's what's going on. Can't prove it. Nobody knows. We just see what's going on and try to make sense of it. Because nothing makes sense. Let me ask you this. They go through all of this, right? They admit UFOs existed over the years, right? They even said some videos were legit videos, okay? And then they said off-world vehicles, no. It was a misprint, a misquote. Take that off. The next day it was off, right? Never happened. Just like Roswell, never happened. Somebody said something they shouldn't have said, and it got on the news, it got on the radio, nobody should have known about it. Doesn't that make more sense with Roswell? Somebody didn't know what they were looking at. Whoever found it, Mac Brazel, whatever the friggin' army kid was, it was probably some 19, 18-year-old kid. He never seen a secretive weather balloon or anything, spy device, or how does he know? He goes running back and makes the message and says, hey, we think we captured a UFO or something. And then, the higher ups get out there, the general or whatever. Hey, what are you talking about? Colonel or whatever. Talking about this is a down weather balloon. What are you talking about? But what about all the people that said, there was this stuff, you rolled it up in the ball and it undid? Yeah. It's called rubber. We tried to burn it and everything. Didn't burn nothing. God, I love me Roswell. They had one of those guys back then. Woo-wee! I love me Roswell. 6 fingers, suction cups, little tiny people. Woo-wee! I love me some Roswell gossip. Gotta love Roswell. What's that, Tim? What should we be scared of, Mr. Burchett?
Handle it. It's not gonna offset my religious beliefs or my thought. I think in the Bible has got UFOs in it as well. The first chapter of Ezekiel, a wheel within a wheel. And granted, the translation's a little off. It was King James version of Aramaic or whatever. I'm not really sure, but anyway. But
and I want to actually ask you about that, because I know that you speak about religion in regards to yourself, but then also connected to this topic as well. Do you follow something called the Collins Elite? Have you ever heard of that before?
I have not, ma'am.
Yeah, so Collins Elite is like a so-called conspiracy theory that said that's within government and a group of people that are in power, and that allegedly these things could be technically demonic. When you hear that, then
here we go.
When you're championing this topic, does that make you rethink the concept of UAP?
That is exactly what the mainstream media doesn't want. what she just brought up. Oh, I'm so glad I let it play for another second or so. It's exactly what I'm talking about. No way they would have that on mainstream media. Sure, you can make a documentary and make a TV show out of it because everybody knows it's TV. Everybody knows it's TV, which means what? Things are exaggerated. Not everything is what they say it is, and it's TV. But what she just said, that's exactly what the mainstream media is afraid to hear. I'm afraid to hear people talk about it. I would be afraid to talk about it in public, my own story. Because, you're thinking, oh my God, everybody's going to know about this now. I'm going to be on 3 to 5, maybe 20 million people may see me. And once it gets on the internet, oh my God, the millions of people are going to see it. It's not just going on GUFON, it's going on NBC, ABC. That's what we need. See? BS, even CBS, right? How do we get there? That call out to Tucker video I made may have gotten us as far as we're going to get. Damn it. We have to do something drastic, which is why Washington is so important. To do what Anjali did, but do it better. I have ideas.
Because we don't really know what it is, right? We don't know if extraterrestrial. We have no idea. Yeah.
When she goes and says demonic, people might think and go into the demonic stuff. That's exactly what was told to Elizondo, according to Elizondo. On Unidentified Season 1, Episode 4, the last 5 minutes. Elizondo's in his office, says, hey, I need to do some research. Can I look into this and that? And the higher up says, Lou, I can't let you go any further on this. Why? What's the big deal? Because they're demons, Lou. Excuse me? Did you say they're demons? I did. You may want to close the door for the rest of this one. Woo! Do I love me some White House gossip? It never ends. That guy's everywhere. Can't talk about demons. And that's what she was just asking. Let me roll it back a few seconds.
When you're championing this topic, does that make you rethink
demons,
the concept of UAP? Because we don't really know what it is, right? We don't know if extraterrestrial. We have no idea. Yeah.
I'll be perfectly blunt to you, ma'am. I'm good with Jesus. If I die right now, I'm going to be right there in heaven with him. And I'll be with my mom and dad and a lot of folks that I know. And I'm not worried about all that. I'm not worried. Demon possession is a reality. I believe in it. It's in the Bible. They cast out demons and they ran into a herd of pigs. And, I believe that is real. And I believe we have demon possession today. I go into that, but that's not what we're here about. But
Wow. See what I mean? He's not afraid. He just says what's on his mind and what he believes, and he strongly believes what he believes in. But I want him to answer that question, and he didn't. He danced around it. I like what he said, but he didn't answer the question. Makes me upset. Could it be demons? Well, I don't know. Demons are real. Demons are in the Bible. I believe in demons, but I'm going to be right up there with Jesus, and that's all I know. See my mama and papa, and see my family and friends. Huh? What? Can aliens be demons? That's what she asked you. And I guess he really got around at the end saying anything's possible. Could have said that.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is demon possessed. I don't think it's demonic. I think.
But we
it is-
don't know, and
Well,
that
we
is
Oh, well, I guess I was wrong.
one of
No,
those.
but that,
We
that-
don't
yeah,
know.
that-
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's what I think. I think it is another life form somewhere else.
Now,
All right.
Where that is, I don't know.
Yeah, and I'd like to actually go back even just outside of this religion. I know we're bumping around a little bit.
Interesting. All right. So he doesn't think they're demons. I could have sworn he said could be anything. But then maybe he corrected. I'm not going back. But he came out and just said what he thought. Jesus. Boy, he does a lot of talking. Politician. I'm not sure about Burchett. I'm not sure. Is he really on our side? Or is he on his own side? I think he's on his own side. I just get the feeling Burchett's gonna say the right thing because Birch wants to be the guy. He likes the spotlight, that guy. Oh, yes, he do. Yes, he do. What is this? Oh, you know what? Oh, there's some cool stuff we need to talk about. Just to switch speeds here now. Change gears? Yeah, we change gears. We don't switch speeds. You dummy. Tartaria. Does that ring a bell with anybody? Tartaria. 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 Watch this. I thought this video was really cool. And I've got Mars stuff from John Ward we got to look at. It's been a minute. Been 6 months since we checked out John Ward. Very excited. We should have him back on.
Is this one theory called the Tartarian mud flood. It's a legend of this ancient, lost civilization with access to technology thousands of years ahead of its time. And get this, one day, this empire just disappears. And it seems like they have been buried under this massive, muddy flood. You gotta understand that before the flood, these guys had 1,600 years to conquer the world. There were thriving civilizations everywhere. And with the knowledge of the angels, these guys must have possessed ridiculous technology. So I recently found out about this 2,000-year-old book. It's called the Book of Jubilees. This book actually explains what Noah's life was like after the flood. And this just blows my mind. Because these guys, being the last men on earth, would go up to entire cities to just claim for themselves. They would literally go up to these ruins of these once great palaces to crown themselves king. They would ultimately build a whole new empire out of what was already there.
Right. How many times have we heard that the pyramids weren't built by the Egyptians? They walked upon them and found them there and claimed them and then made them their own. That would be some shenanigans, right? That would be some shenanigans. That is the Book of Jubilee is what he said. It sounds familiar to me, but I really don't know if I've ever heard that before. Tartaria. Pretty cool. And I would be interested. There should be a series on HBO or something. Maybe, one of these cable channels where you learn about Noah after the flood. How cool would that be? Even the ancient Egyptians admit, what's this, Thomas Eberling? The ancient Egyptians admit their empire was built. Oh, right, okay. I thought so. I went out. It's very rare now we get blurry. The fist works. They said always use a fist. Why? I don't know. There it goes. I don't know, man. Nobody knows. That's the whole thing. Like, you and I can't go and just figure it out tomorrow. It would take a Herculean effort for us to get all that kind of stuff figured out. We don't know. We got to find somebody who knows that stuff and take them with us. I don't know. But apparently it's true. Apparently it's true. That the Egyptians just happened upon the pyramids and these great structures and added, but if they were able to add to it, they were wielding around that technology as well. So they had they had the ability and the capability to build those pyramids anyway. If they were adding on and still building. So I'm not so sure, but yeah, it's an interesting story. Some people say it's all a lie. David Wilcox did. It's total bullshit, Mick. Right? You think so? What is this? Truth Entertainment says melted castles or mountains, say some mud flutter. Do you mean melted castles on mountains? Or mountains? I believe the pyramids are really ancient. The Egyptians came and found... Something inside me tells me that too, Samo. I'm on the same page as you. Andromeda Native says they were built before the last cycle. See, yeah, I've heard something about that too. Like the cycle of the poles shifting, that kind of cycle, or do you mean a planetary alignment cycle? I don't know. I know book of no jubilee, not jubite. What's this? David Wilcox, not Wilcox, says they built 500-room asylums in the middle of nowhere in the 1800s for people who wouldn't accept the reset. Oh my God. Really? Yikes, that took a turn for the worse. Hey, all right then. Well, what do you say about that, Ed? Chris says the megalithic massive base stones all around the world. Yep. Look in Greece. Look where the Romans been. What's this? Andromeda says the 5th cycle of humans. Mankind has been wiped out. Yeah, I know. 4 to 5 times already. Well, 5. There's been 5 extinction level events. Yeah. Something like that. I would have said the same. 4 to 5, something like that. Yes. Michelle, the water erosion on the Sphinx goes back 12,000 years. That's a lie that they're told. They're telling us that Sphinx is way older. It could be 2-3 times as old. Can you imagine it being 30,000 years old? I don't know if it is, but it was buried in sands. It was preserved. And the last time there was water there was when? The big flood, right? 12,500, something like that. 12,800, give or take. I don't know what that was. That was... What was that? Why? I don't know. It doesn't say. My storage is 99% full? I just upped my storage. What are you talking about? So Hold on a second. I got to check something out. What's today? Brian Yates sent over, I don't know, did I get these? $5 on PayPal yesterday? I don't know. It doesn't say what time you sent it over, does it? Oh, yeah, I must have said that. It was during the show. I guess I did say thank you. Thanks, Brian. The water erosion. They used a device that skidded along the sand. Nah. Oh, to move the blocks. Yeah. I see what I thought you were talking about. That's how they made the marks, the water erosion marks, like somebody was faking it. I thought you were saying. Yeah, I hear what you mean. The first 6 meters were mud-based. Wow. That's 18 feet. That's tall. That's a lot of mud. That's crazy. That's so crazy. I love. Now, did you know there's supposed to be another Sphinx out there somewhere? It's facing the opposite direction. But I thought they did ground penetrating LiDAR. Wouldn't they have found something where they think it's supposed to be? One faces the east, one faces the west. There's supposed to be bookends that are, maybe they never, maybe, well, if the Sphinx, the one we know of, is 10,000 years old, well, I'm sure there's another one somewhere in the sand, right? They just haven't found it yet. So cool. If they find another Sphinx, what if, you see, here's what I don't like. And the fact we can't be there. What if they find another Sphinx, but they never tell us about it because there's a lot of stuff, maybe technology, in the second one. Maybe that's where it was hidden. Am I getting emails? I'm not familiar with that. Oh, PayPal. See, and it's not coming into my email. It's showing up on PayPal. David Wilcox, there it is. So I thought I heard that same thing before. Oh, thank you. $25, David. Thank you, on PayPal. And he said what I think, and I feel the same. It's nice to go off topic once in a while. Thanks, man. I appreciated that. I still appreciate it. What is wrong with me? I've got the Bidenisms really bad tonight. I was doing good all week until yesterday. That's when this started. Continue today. Although I am on the mend, I'm getting better. I think it's because I didn't eat enough. I'm so ridiculously hungry. I don't know what's going on with my hormones. I think I'm going through, what do they call that? Mental pause? Only women get mental pause. What? Menopause. Menopause, not mental pause. It is. Should be called mental pause. Poor women. That must suck to go through all that. Y'all go through shit once a month for a long time, right? For like 30-something years. And then when that ends, you got to be cranky because your hormones. Not everybody gets cranky, but my mother was, you couldn't talk to her. I remember. She was something else. Tough. I wasn't living at home when she went through it, thank God. But to go, everything was like an argument for a while. I said, it must suck being in your 50s. I remember, it's like, you're so old, and here I am, I'm old. Every conversation now is about the doctors and how you feeling, and you're a senior now, so these are all the questions you have to answer. Andrea Coran, a super sticker. Why isn't it yellow? It's not yellow. It should be yellow, and it's not. I want to see what the sticker is. I usually check, and I haven't been checking the stickers as of late. Thank you very much. David Wilcox, thank you for your ongoing support, by the way. I don't think I sent you off with a good ending there, but mucho gusto generoso, my friend. Grazie. Andrea Coran, a continuing supporter as well. Let's see if that sticker popped up here. There it is. Oh, it's a thank you pear. It's a pear that says thank you, and it does the bow with the palms facing each other in the praying motion. The praying pear bowing thank you. Thank you very much, Andrea Coran. Andrea. It's time for dinner. Oh, it sounds like Scambian. Andrea. Oh, Andrea. Isn't there a song like that? Oh, wait a second. Oh, Ben, you just put this up. Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, I thought I missed it. Ben, the Yorkshire GUFOnian. I got it out. I said it right for the first time. The Yorkshire GUFOnian. That's a $2 soup, £2, £2 super dono. It's pure love. It's okay, man. Just fist bump it. Fist bump. I was doing the forearm, bang forearms. We can do that. The Bash Brothers. Oh, you wouldn't know who those are. Baseball. 90s. Mark McGuire and Jose Canseco. Ben, been a pleasure. Thank you for the Yorkshire GUFOnian £2, £2 super dono. Mucho gusto, generoso, sir. You guys are nice. That came out of nowhere, huh? A little wave of supers and PayPal. Thank you very much. That was a nice little surprise. I appreciate that. Again, we are supported just by you. We do this full time, every day, pretty much. And, I went today. I wanted to talk today. I don't know if I'm going to, how much more I'm going to go on tonight, but I figured I'd come on. I just wanted to talk about how we can really go public and be on mainstream. We've talked about it before. I feel that we're not getting anywhere. It looks like there's a lot going on, but there is nothing happening. Even though Greer in a week is going to be doing probably the biggest thing since the first congressional hearing, right? This is going to be UFO talk for all that whole week after, the 10th, 11th, and 12th. And then every day that next week, it's going to be nuts. Everybody's going to be dissecting, because you can go on Greer's YouTube channel on the 12th and watch the hearing. Well, the people that are going to be on stage. Rebecca, you already? What are you doing, eh? Throwing down a super sticker. You're giving the how's it going pair. Old Burt Reynolds posed like Burt Reynolds. Remember that? When Burt Reynolds posed for Playgirl? That's how he posed. Thank you. I know it's not that. Thank you very much. I appreciate the pair. Ha, get it? Ha, yeah, the pair. Thank you, Rebecca. Again, mucho gusto generoso on a Saturday night. The wild one, throwing it down. Thanks, Rebecca. Thor Panku. I meant to say hi a few moments ago. I say hi now. Welcome to the show, AZ Man. What's up? What's up, Sean? Sapphire Elf, how you doing? Stephen A. Lunar Sparkles. All right, let's get back to work. Good to see you. I'm not familiar with that. Oh, I was supposed to... You know what I just remembered? Oh my God. I never finished putting this on. Well, I tell you what, I have to do that thing for Conundrum. Maybe I could use this for the voice. I know, I was scared to connect it that I wouldn't be able to do my show. I don't know what that noise was. There's nothing here. It doesn't show me anything. No email came in. I have no idea what that was. All right, let's get back to work, though. Seriously, let's get back to work. Crop circle found in Italian wheat field. Let's see what this... In a relatively rare case of the crop circle phenomenon occurring outside of the United Kingdom, a rather sizable formation has been found in an Italian wheat field. From coast to coast? Did we show this one? Oh, wow. No. Let's take a look at this. I bet you they have these in Staffordshire. What do you say there? Any of these in Staffordshire? Look at this. I love crop circles. Wow, this looks... no, messy. It's messy. It's not real. Real crop circles don't have messes like that. Sorry. Sorry, fake. I don't know. That's it. We don't get to see any more. Hold on. There's got to be more. Yeah, here we go. You guys, hold on. Let me pull up the new screen now. That's what I wish we could do on... We can do it on the other one. I'm getting quick at it, though. Look at this. Here we go. May 30th, Italy. Oh, okay. I saw this one. I just didn't show it. That is 200 feet diameter. It looks like what? There's going to be a eclipse of some sort. I'm assuming this is the Earth. This is the moon. And it's going to be an eclipse. The moon's shadow is going to go across the Earth, or the sun. Yeah, it's going to be the next solar eclipse. And it'll have to go right in the equator. Or somewhere, right? That's what it would be. Isn't that what this is? Wouldn't you assume that's what that would be? That's why the center is missing, because the shadow of the moon will run across the Earth. And it does go from left to right. So maybe, just maybe, that's what's going to happen. Or this is the sun, and it burns a hole through the Earth, and everybody on this side of the planet's going to be wiped out. I think what you want. Look at that. Yeah, well, look at whoever ran this tractor did a shitty job. Look at this. You got a running track right through there. I don't know. It's a pretty tight formation though, right? Doesn't look that bad. But look how close it is to the house. If they did this in the middle of the night, you know? That would be really... And here's another house over here. There's several houses in the area that if there were any strange lights, they would have seen it. So I guess they didn't have any lights. If there were kids with flashlights at night, pranking and doing all that, you know, because it's the end of the school term over there too, is it? I don't know. Maybe it was a project. I love crop circles, though. I think there's something special about them, and I don't know what. But I know I love you. That was a good one. That came from Jose Sanchez again. All right, let's take a look at the security camera. Films eerie shadow figure in Costa Rican street. A security camera watching over an intersection in Costa Rica captured footage of what appears to be an eerie shadow figure walking across the street. I think this is just like the Ring camera phenomenon. I think that these cameras are limited on how far they pick up moving objects. You know what I mean? But this, I could already tell, looks different. So let's see if this is legit in our opinions. I can't make it any bigger. Oh, Jesus. Shut up.
Una cámara de seguridad captó durante la noche una serie de sombras que pasan por la calle.
Wow.
Todo ocurrió en el barrio San Cayetano en San José, Costa Rica.
Oh, wow, that is wicked cool. See, I've recorded similar something like that. I recorded with the drone in the park.
El video fue publicado en TikTok y llamó la atención de varios expertos en el campo de lo
that's
paranormal.
cool.
Varios internautas dicen que podría tratarse del espíritu de personas que probablemente hayan
legit.
fallecido en el lugar. Pero ¿tú qué crees que sea?
Yeah, sorry, guy. Oh, that wasn't me. Let's watch it again. Tus clientes agregador un cierre de sombra que pasan a lo caro. Torre un correa de barritos de Costa Rica. Mucho gusto, generoso, un shadow streitorskos. Look at the Nazi symbol over here, you see it? Unbelievable. Oh, that's a lightning bolt, never mind. Un video fu publicado de televogiamo del Santiano del Campo de los con varias intonanze. That is interesting. It looks like a person walking around. Watch. That was fun. It made my lips itch. All right. Oh, what is it? Mysterious creature spotted in Pawleys Island, South Carolina. Oh, right. You guys got to watch this. This is from News 19 WLTX. This is a high definition capture of something amazing. Also, this comes from Jose Sanchez. Thank you, Jose. Throwing down the last video we just watched of the shadow, too. Here we go. Whoop.
Day weekend, a viewer sent our sister station in Charlotte
What?
Creature.
It's a bird
Swimming near a bridge, not too far from Pawleys Island.
It's a bird. It's a fish bird.
Resources. They have no idea what it is. Then it was forwarded to the Marine Resources Research Institute. They really don't know what it is either. They said it could be a sea slug, but they're really not sure. As you take a look at the video, we don't know what it is either tonight. A lot of people have some guesses out there, though.
I looked up a sea slug. It didn't look anything like a sea slug. And then one of the people said it could be a cuttlefish. I looked that up, too. Didn't look much like that. I mean, to me, it looks like a bird flapping its wings underwater.
It sort of does, doesn't it?
Like, of course it's not, but I mean, that motion looks very much like a wing flap.
But it looks like it's got a beak on it as well.
I don't even...
I don't know.
It
wait,
does.
Where is that again? Pawleys?
Somewhere near Pawleys.
It's a
So that's in the Myrtle
birdfish.
Beach area, so I'm going to cross that off my
That's
list.
kind of cool.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's creepy. I wouldn't want to see him swimming next to me. No, sir.
Not so much.
That was cool. I like that one. Intergalactic Overhaul says shadow from the light, Richie. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, hold on. I see some screen issues here. I got to fix it. See right up there, see in the corner? There we go. Thank you very much, Intergalactic Overhaul. Yeah, shadow from the light. No, oh, well, are you saying from the street light? No. No. Unless... No. Yeah, I don't think so. As a matter of fact, I'm going to say no on that. I don't think it was from a street light because that looked totally different. It looked like it was a shadow figure walking around. And you can't have it be over here, stand straight up like this. Yeah. It's possible, I guess, but I've never seen, even when a moth is next to a light, it doesn't look like that. That was in the street. To me, it looked that way, but it's interesting to talk about. It's funny how people see things differently. Thank you very much. Doesn't mean we're right or wrong. We just don't know. Right? That's why it's fun. But you got to handle it. I'm talking about you in general, not you, Intergalactic Overhaul. But when people have these disagreements, these conversations, these debates on what we're seeing, it's got to be calm. You can't be yelling at everybody and saying, no, dummy. You know, you can't be calling people out like that. You got to be nice. You know, you can have nice, fueled debates without name calling. But not in this field. Not in this field. Let's see what else I got for you. More UFO. Oh, right. I meant to talk about the from John Ward. Let's go there. Mars. He always has good stuff. Here we go. Now, this is a look at anomalies near Zhurog Lander on Mars. So I haven't looked at this yet. Let me cue it up here. John Ward has got a great eye for this stuff. Puts his whole world into it. So I will put the link to this in the show description as always. He just said the parachute and part of the landing gear. He's got it. Here we go.
Gear. We take a close-up look. We can see.
Yeah, let me go back a little bit.
We take a close-up look.
Oh, come on, Dick.
Yeah, we can make out the parachute and part of the landing gear. We take a close-up look. We can see the folds in the chute and part of the landing craft over there to the left. This is an incredible JP2 photograph, folks. Yeah, we're looking at the lander and see tracks leading up to the little rover right there, guys. There's a look at the lander up close. You make out quite a couple of details on it. I don't see the ramp though. Could it be over there? Not quite sure. And there's the little rover up close. You see the tracks.
Oh yeah, where's the ramp?
We're looking at another part of the landing gear. This is in the black and white part of the photograph. You can make out the
This is kind of cool.
Of the equipment right there, folks.
So are we really landing on Mars or are we landing in the desert?
A Zhurong mission.
On Earth.
Yeah, we're looking at strange structured items, folks. Lots of right angles to these anomalies. Joe from Art Alien TV a while ago.
I saw that immediately.
Some others that he found in a previous photograph.
Yeah,
So
no
let's have a
doubt.
look at this close up. You can see
Wow.
outlines of what looks like
Wow.
structure over here. Lots of right angles, guys.
Holy crap.
This piece
Good
over
job,
here, for
dude.
example, is about 15 meters long. So we're looking at foundations or walls of an ancient structure here, covered in sand.
Man, that's really
Looking at
pronounced,
more
isn't it?
rectangular shapes in the surface, guys. This one over here is about 15 meters long as well. You can see two of
Oh,
them
wow.
there. Next one, another rectangular part.
I don't.
Sided, and there's another
Yeah, right there.
rectangular piece over here to the bottom right. Strange hollowed out
Yeah.
areas. Or could these be walls or foundations of
Or
the
both.
old structure? We're looking at 4 similar features over there next to each other.
Oh, that's weird. Look at that.
In a square pattern.
They just
folks.
happen to all hit
Each one
right
of
there,
these
huh?
is about 10 meters in length. Look at the perfect symmetry and geometry in that. Looks almost like a Microsoft Windows logo. It's got the same shape. And there they are for you to compare. Could be natural, but folks, check out the geometry and symmetry in this piece. Then we're looking at square hollowed out areas. This over here is about 12 to 15 meters across. It's got right angles to
Yeah,
it.
not so sure about that one.
Edges.
There are right angles, though.
And there's another anomaly like it.
Oh,
This one
yeah.
over here on the side is about 18 to 20 meters long. Check out.
Could have been a
right
little
angles
lake or
again,
something.
folks, parallel edges.
Or a little pond.
Long side on this one is about 12 to 14 meters long.
I don't know.
Looks like recent activity as well.
It does look
Also
recent.
right angles and parallel.
Yeah, that's a cool one. It does look kind of new, huh?
So blocky items
Yeah.
close by. Strange disc-shaped anomaly over there to the right.
Mm.
And there they are side by side for comparison.
Yeah, I don't
and they
know.
look very, very similar to others that are recently featured in Connections Edition.
Oh, wow.
Strange surface features north of Elysium Planitia.
But can't that just be because when objects hit Mars, that area is very consistent? The ground is, probably the same depth and has the same amount of sand in it, dirt, whatever. So, but it is interesting that they all look to be around the same size. And I don't think that's the perception because the photo's been enlarged or decreased in size. I think that was what he was pointing out, that these are similar features. They're pretty similar, I have to admit. But is that because of all the rocks that hit Mars? Jesus, Mars gets hit by a lot. I guess it doesn't, but over a couple of billion years. I mean, think about the Earth. The Earth gets hit every day with stuff. So.
On Mars. In Jezero, here we have these.
What else is there?
Canals,
Oh, yeah, look at that.
possibly
Strange canals.
ancient structures.
Canales.
Also rectangular surface features.
This was a good episode here.
And then over here we have the Curiosity rover. Check that out, folks. It looks like it's on top of an ancient structure. Lots of right angles in these anomalies as well, folks.
Wow.
More
Oh,
hollow
wow, that's weird. That could be natural.
areas. Looks like
He said it too.
Buildings.
Look at all of the holes. Look at all the markings on Mars.
Check out those similar square shapes in a row.
Oh, that's wild too. Yeah. Squares, man. Lots of squares.
Inside lander that photograph
Oh, that's cool.
these megalithic type blocks.
Yeah, that's cool.
Discovered all over Mars. So let's have a look at what's near the site where that nuclear explosion happened. Strange standing monolith.
Oh, wow.
With a
What is that?
strange part carved into it. It looks almost like an eye, and it's got 3 sides to it.
Oh, wicked cool.
This piece is about 15 meters long. Guys.
What?
See what we have up here to the north.
Wait a minute. That had 3 sides to it.
3 sides to it.
Wow,
This
it
piece
does.
is about 15 meters long, guys.
45-foot long monolith.
See what we have up here to the
Jesus, that is wicked.
strange parts again. Blocky items.
Wow.
Together. Those 2 are
SOS.
fit together.
It looks like SOS almost.
Small hole in that one, right there in its center.
It's a lightning bolt. AC/DC.
The customary knob.
Pac-Man.
Smaller object in the center of that one.
Good episode. Man, lots of stuff.
Check out this piece.
Those are so weird,
Very
those
weird.
rocks.
Consists of 2 large parts. There's a gap between them and a small bridging part in the center.
It's like all these rocks have those bridging ports on the top, like Stonehenge.
Mars too. Check out those blocks.
It's how they keep them from falling over and the earthquakes or Mars quakes.
Piece.
Look, it's Tetris.
Artificial looking there.
Wow, this is so bizarre.
Going in there. Hollowed out part.
Correct.
Got that small object in that hollowed
That is so
area.
bizarre.
Lots of these small blocks. Looks like
It looks like it could be ruins.
arranged almost like a Stonehenge.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Let's have a look at these weird parts over here, parallel with one another.
Yeah, that's weird.
That bridging part there.
Yeah, that is weird. I have to admit.
At a right angle to this piece.
It's like, how do you...
And then more blocks.
Look at this. It looks like everything was just hit with a hammer.
On Mars too.
You know, like the game Break the Ice. Remember that when you were a kid?
On the one side we have a small protrusion or knob.
So bizarre. I don't, you know, really, I don't understand. The funny thing is, and also the sad thing was, there was an episode he did. Remember when we were, there was a rock, and I'm not talking about the one on the moon, I'm talking about Mars. And the rock looked like it may have been a structure. Well, they brought the rover closer and closer, and it turns out it wasn't. It was just rocks. But the weird thing was, the shape changed from what we thought we were looking at. See, when he shows us stuff, it looks like it does. But if you got up right next to it and had a very clear high definition photo, it changes so much. It looks nothing like you thought you were going to see. And that's what happens. It's like, are we looking at pareidolia? Half yes, half no. After a while, you look at all these rocks and you see them broken in half, and they've got these things on top of them, bridge ports, he calls them. Maybe they connect to other rocks and blocks and stuff, keeps them from shifting. That's interesting. That's weird. Are they chimneys? You know? I don't know. But it's very interesting. He does some pretty good work over there. He puts tons of time into it. And he's a nice guy. He's one of the good guys. Nothing bad about Jean Ward in this community. Good guy. Good guy. Hey, now that we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to leave you with another video from today. I don't know which one I'm going to play yet, but let me pull something up. But as I'm pulling it up, I do want to thank you for hanging out on a Saturday night and chilling with me. But I'll leave you with a couple of things here. You'll see. Thank you, moderators and super chatters. Thank you, newcomers and veterans. I appreciate everybody hanging out on a Saturday, unscheduled show. We did some good tonight, I think. I don't know what I was going to say. I was going to say, I think we had a good time. I don't know what I was going to say. I need to get out. I am losing it. No, but we did it. We did a little bit of truthology for ufology tonight. Truthology for ufology. We did that tonight. We did some truthology tonight. Didn't we? Ben, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Yeah, damn right we did. Back to work. All right, I'm going to leave you with the video and then the outro. So with that being said, hope you have a nice weekend. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow. I think I'm taking tomorrow off, but there'll be a video for the members and for the public and a short. I'll put all those up tomorrow. So you'll still have something to watch. And thanks again. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thumbs up the video. We need to get 150. That's a magic number. So more eyes. Get more eyes on us. All right. Be nice. Be careful. Alien bless each and every one of you. Have a good weekend. Media lies. Media lies.
Lies. Hey, so what do you think about Ron or Trump?
Trump.
Why not Ron?
Oh, Ron's good too. But I like Trump right now.
Trump's more powerful.
Because he won the last time and they took it from him, I want him to have it back.
Trump's more powerful.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind,
Goosebumps. Here we go over the bridge. Clearwater Bridge or whatever.
Control, this is Flight. We're tracking 3 fast-moving objects, origin unknown.
Hey! Hey!
Call it. Boy, it says 87, but it sure feels like 70. It's nice. Wow, look at the water.
Come on!
Look at this. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, beautiful bodies of water. Look at the line. All Trump supporters. I don't care who.
Come on.
Control, this is Flight. We're tracking 3 fast-moving objects, origin unknown.
I don't know what the hell's going on. This shouldn't be happening. Hold on. I'm refreshing everything. There we go. That's all it took. Oh, you mother's ass. You piece of shit mother. Fucking son of a mother. It's not even showing in high def. It's like it won't. It's just being a bitch. Never have this problem. I think my RAM is full, or I gotta restart the computer or something. I never have problems like this. Can you hear me? Started the other day. All right, I'm gonna really start losing it. This is why you don't play anything anymore. This is why. All right, here we go. I am shirtless, but you don't ever see me. Sorry. No idea, there's nobody in it. Bungee trampoline. Oh, I see. No shit. They fucking bounce you all the way the fuck up. That's pretty cool. Alright. Here we are, Clearwater Beach. Wow, it is really nice out here today. Look at the beach. Look at the sand. Beautiful. I got it. Love it. Look at this. People all creeped out. They're all out everywhere. Look at all the people. This is crazy. This video is playing much better. That's weird. There you go, guys. Of course I'm gonna look. I'm a red-blooded American. No shame in this game. Look at this. Look at all the people. Just straight down the line. I went down there too. It was crazy. Funny. Right up. Thank God I'm a country boy. Families enjoying life. Look at this planet. How beautiful this planet is. That's 10 times zoom, baby.
Sound of the ocean.
Look, they got the little viewfinders there. Come on.
People walking hand in hand, skinny and fat people alike. Look at the water.
Shark! Shark! You're welcome. These guys are great. Right there, these guys were so funny. I get them later on. Look at the water. It's so beautiful, right? It's all different colors.
Man, this thing goes way far out. They got parasailers going.
Look at the color, man. What a great camera, too, by the way. It was windy. Can't even hear the wind in the microphone. It's got this wind-resistant thing now. Really protects you from the wind. I couldn't believe how well it worked. It was so windy up there. I was squeezing that phone so hard, I was afraid I was going to drop it in the water. My phone has got a case, it's slippery, even though I have one of these things on the back. Oh, I can't go any further. I didn't want to go down all the way down there and pay $1.
Oh, it's $1 to go in there. Oh, I see.
But when I was here the very first night, I parked right here and I walked down here and did my show right around there. And that's where I walked to, because this is the hotel where I took the pee-pee at in the front at night. That was 2 years ago, almost exactly 2 years ago. May 12th, I believe it was, or 14th. Look at all the people, right?
As far as you can see, man.
Pretty cool.
I believe I was right there on the beach, like right here.
All right.
That's where I was about that night when we came in.
Warning. Control life. Warning. Warning. Failure. Control life. Warning. Unidentified flying object.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.